It's one of the oldest questions in human history. What came first, the chicken or the egg? At first glance, it might sound like a simple brain teaser. But when you dig deeper, it's a question that spans biology, philosophy, and even evolutionary science. Think about it. If the chicken came first, where did it come from? But if the egg came first, who laid it? The stakes are surprisingly high for this age-old debate. So today, we're cracking open the mystery to uncover the truth. What truly came first, the chicken or the egg? To answer this question, we first need to talk about evolution. Chickens, like all living creatures, didn't appear out of nowhere. They evolved over millions of years from earlier species. In fact, if we trace their family tree back far enough, we'll find their ancestors among a group of dinosaurs known as the theropods. That's right, chickens are essentially modern-day dinosaurs. So how does this help us answer our question? Evolution works through small, gradual changes in DNA over generations, often triggered by mutations. At some point, two proton chickens, or birds that were very close to being chickens, mated and produced an egg. Inside that egg, a genetic mutation occurred, creating what we would now know as a true chicken. In other words, the first chicken came from an egg that was laid by a bird that was not quite a chicken. This idea is supported by scientists like Dr. David Papineau, a philosopher of science who argues that the egg clearly came first from an evolutionary standpoint. Similarly, Dr. John Brookfield, a geneticist at the University of Nottingham, states the living organism inside the eggshell would have had the same DNA as the creature that developed into. Therefore, this would have been the first chicken. But what does philosophy have to say about it? Science isn't the only way to approach this question. For centuries, philosophers have debated the chicken and egg dilemma, using it as a metaphor for causality and creation. Aristotle, one of the greatest thinkers in ancient Greece, believed that there could be no true first chicken or egg. They must have always existed in a cyclical relationship. He argued that there could be no first, for there always must have been a chicken and an egg. Fast forward to the Enlightenment era, and philosophers like René Descartes saw the question as a symbolic exploration of existence. For Descartes, the chicken or egg problem wasn't about birds at all. It was about understanding the nature of beings. Modern philosophy often frames the debate in terms of causality. If every cause has an effect, what was the first cause? And does that first cause even matter, or is it an infinite loop? But science and philosophy aren't the only two that have a say. What does history and culture say about the chicken and the egg? In ancient Hindu texts, the egg is used as a symbol of the universe itself, with the chicken representing the life within. In this view, the egg clearly comes first, as it is the origin of all existence. In Chinese mythology, the cosmic egg is also a symbol of creation, breaking open to give rise to the heavens and the earth. Meanwhile, early Christian writings used the egg to symbolize resurrection and a new beginning, tying directly to the cycle of life. These culture interpretations show the chicken and egg question is more than just a curiosity. It's a metaphor for the origin of life and the universe. So what's the final answer? Based on science, it seems clear that the egg came first. The genetic mutation that gave rise to the first chicken happened inside the egg laid by birds that were not quite chickens. Philosophy, on the other hand, gives a more cyclical view, arguing that perhaps neither of them came first, because they've always existed in a loop from cause and effect. And culturally, the question continues to inspire creativity and debate, proving that some mysteries might never have a single answer. But if you're looking for the most scientifically accurate answer, we have to say the egg came first. And there you have it, the answer to one of humanity's most puzzling questions. What do you think? Do you agree with science, or do you side with philosophy? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.